Monty, can you hear me or?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Steve, this is the kind of game where a lot of times the coach will say, just throw away the tape. We won't even watch it. But I'm watching this game and I'm wondering, is there anything that young guys like James and Jonathan can learn from watching the way Giannis plays and what he does?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at where Giannis is now, and you think about him as a rookie, that's how you got to think about JK. Total inexperience. Not much knowledge of the NBA, not much understanding of what's going on yet. But that's exactly where Giannis was a decade ago, or whatever it was when he first came into the league. I thought JK was fantastic tonight when he got his minutes in the fourth quarter. He really sprinted the floor hard, which we've been asking him to do. He used his athleticism. And I don't know that there's a more athletic, more physically imposing player in the league than Giannis. And he's learned how to use that athleticism and that size to really take over games. So there's plenty for our young guys to pick up, watching him play.
Hang on. Monty, go ahead with one Zoom. Go ahead, Monty.
As someone who is familiar with Giannis's journey from the start to where he is now, is there stuff that your young guys, JK and Wise, can learn from watching Giannis play and what he does out there?
Do your homework on what the first couple of years looked like for him, first 2 or 3 years where he was trying to figure out his way. Like, that's the hardest thing for anybody to hear as a young guy with an opportunity in front of you is patience. Like maybe any industry in the world, like patience is tough. It's you don't really know when things are really going to click, when you're going to take that next leap, but you have to fall in love with the process and the work that goes into it every day. You can't cheat that part of the process, and you can't rush it. So most superstars in the league weren't superstars when they first got in and weren't as polished as they are when they hit their prime. So you can probably ask him what was that first 3 years like, where he was just really trying to figure out who he was, and it was all about the work that he put in and just slowly getting better. So stick with the process.
Great, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Let's go Warriors. Let's go Warriors. Let's go Warriors.
Well, that's the gift and a curse of being on a championship caliber team, a deep team.